Peace, world. Welcome to the Klyph Notes podcast. This is a bonus episode I wanted to hit you with. I had a chance to chop it up with Kevin Allen. Yo, Grand Nationxl MC, Grand Nationxl artist, you know what I mean? We had a chance to talk about the upcoming album, Nothing Lasts Forever. Talk about the single that we've been playing on the Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show, and of course on The Rhythm, on the Numbers radio station in Portland. And then talk about the event that's going down on August the 6th. Kevin Allen presents Grand Nationxl and Friends. And I tried to figure out who some of the friends were, but we decided, you know what? We're just going to keep that on the low for now. But yo, man, check out this bonus episode of the Klyph Notes podcast with Kevin Allen. Support for the Klyph Notes podcast comes from Akepele Apparel, an idea born from a love of hip-hop, funk, and soul music and its surrounding cultures. With fashion being a huge visual part of the cultures, they've created expressive images to pay homage, invoke nostalgia, and showcase the elements that make up the lifestyle and cultures of these genres. Akepele, apparel for the music lifestyle. For more information, check out akepele.com. That's AKEPELE.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show you're about to listen to may contain explicit content. So guess what? You need to put them babies to sleep. This is for grown folks only. So we're not held liable for anything you might be offended by. Thank you for listening.
Yes, yeah. Welcome to a bonus episode of the Klyph Notes podcast. So dope to have an opportunity to chop it up with this cat. I'm just like, we just gonna get into it because I'm tripping. I always appreciate the opportunities that I have to talk to good people, dope individuals, really good artists, and this cat like hits all of those marks. We got Kevin Allen live on the Klyph Notes podcast. What up, B?
What's good, brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, B. I'm really, really good. Yo, man, you've been busy, bro. Like through all of the craziness of the last year, you've been busy. I should say this to you, like before we even get into it. Thank you, man. Thank you and the whole collective for rocking Mic Check last year, man. That was so dope.
Man, that's nothing, man. That was our pleasure. In the middle of that pandemic, like we're just glad that people were still being active and looking for live shows and performances. So thank you, man, for having us.
For sure. But like I said, bro, you've been crazy busy, man, putting in work, and you are getting you've released information that people need to be up on. You know what I mean? You got an event going down on August the 6th, man. So I want to start with that. Kevin Allen, Grand Nationxl. Yo, what's up with that, B?
Man, our first ticket selling show since we became a collective. You know, we started beginning of 2020, end of 2019, putting together music together and actually forming it into a collective. Pandemic hit, middle of our recording process. We still dropped the album. We dropped another album after that. We dropped Jane. We dropped solos. We dropped East Shore. We've been just dropping music, but this is our first time actually being in a venue with a couple hundred people to perform in front of complete live band, like 6-7 piece band. So we're excited, man. New Parish, Oakland, California.
That's what's up, B. Like I said, it goes down August the 6th. So are there still tickets available? Let me see. I'm probably gonna release this tomorrow, Monday. So are tickets still available?
Yeah, they're going fast though. Tickets are available. If you missed the early bird prices, I'm sorry, but they'll be available at the door until we completely sell out. So yeah, there's a few tickets left, but don't slack. Once we start announcing these special guests and all of that, I don't want to hear oh man, I should have, man.
Yo, I seen Brookfield said that he didn't pay his phone bill, so his phone gonna be turned off. So people ain't gonna be able to call him talking about trying to get in.
It's none of that. It's none of that. You can't call one of the show producers and ask him to let you in the day of the show. That's not how it works. friends and family. You should definitely want to cough up a couple dollars to see live music. You know what I mean? It's about 15 of us in the crew. We're definitely not giving no break on our ticket prices.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yo, you said it's Grand Nationxl and Friends, man. Kevin Allen presents Grand Nationxl and Friends. I just want to highlight. Well, I want to say I think it's dope that you like the connects that you guys have. That you have an opportunity to bring people into the situation. But I think, like you said, man, you got at least 15 people in the crew. Like just Grand Nationxl, that's an event all in and of itself, man.
Definitely, that's kind of the draw that I wanted. I wanted to make sure that people understand, like, as far as the name I used to go by. Just been in the game, especially in the Bay Area, for a long time. So I have a lot of friends, a lot of people that I've got music with, have been on my projects, from legendary, from Too Short all the way down to, you know, some of the current people that write to White Garages, to the Shoes. Like, I grew up with a lot of these people. So when I say friends, I mean like friends, like other people that are outside of my crew. These are the people with the Grand Nationxl, are the friends that actually showed up to the sessions when the bat signal went out. But there's 10s and 15s of other friends who may or may not pull up. So we just got to see, like, you know what I mean? We just want to make it a festival and really just reach out to the people that have been supportive and kind of been around, especially if you're a group.
100% B. So that's one of the things that I think is so dope that you have, that you folks have done, just as a collective, as a crew. Is you've come together as Grand Nationxl, and everyone has so much to offer. Everyone, as individuals, they've done so much on their own. And then one of the things that I see you folk do oftentimes is talk about putting ego aside, man, and how that's been so beneficial. And I think that's dope. I think, you know, to highlight that, you know, this thing, it's really about coming together. It's really about, you know, about the one versus, or about the many versus the one. And as we think about, you know, artists moving forward and looking at the work that you folk do, I think that people can really take a lot from that people can learn, that if you're willing to put your ego aside, that they can learn that if you're willing to really be a collective, that so much comes from that. And you look at the success that you folks have had thus far, you know, as a collective so far. Was that, like, as you came together, was that one of the things, was that even a conversation, yo, we need to check our egos, or is that just a part of who you guys are?
That's the whole dropping the ego is like where I am. My mentors and the people around me that kind of do business have kind of shown me another side of how to think when it comes to groups and business and marketing and things like that. And one of the number one things that gets in the way is ego, but not in the layman's terms kind of way, like the depth of how far your ego can go, from not wanting to take advice from other people, from thinking you know everything about every single thing, from saying little, oh yeah, your little show, saying just whatever, these little nuanced things that I just wanted to remove before I put myself in a situation with 10, 15 rappers and people that have been hurt by the past industry and got their own music trauma. And like, we've been through a lot individually. So as a group, we're combining all of those issues, and we have to get rid of the ego in order for it to work. Like there is no other key to me other than that. Like, once I know that, for example, like Deuce or somebody has my back, I could either mess that up by seeing it negatively because of my own trauma, or I could like embrace the love that he's got for me and not expect it to be perfect, but expect it to be rooted in something positive. So we just wanted to come with that angle and really mean it though, and really like live it and show up for each other and build a community, because I've never seen it done no other way. Like, whether it's Bad Boy, whether it's Death Row, like, I've never seen it. I've seen the reason why they fail, and we don't want to step on them same landmines. And I believe ego is one of those big ass landmines that we try to stay away from.
That's what's up, man. It's so, bro, I gained so much from just from being connected to you folk, man, and seeing just that message that you put out there and that idea, and really understanding that, you know, we talk about, like, from my standpoint, I'm connected to a lot of the cats from Grand Nationxl through music, but the things that you guys talk about and the things that you share, it's so much more than music. It's a lot of what you just talked about. It's about life. And I think that that's powerful that you guys use your platforms really to make our situations better, man. And I see the impact that you're having in the area that you are, and the people that you're touching. So I just want to say big ups to y'all, man, for making it, making great art, but making it about more than the art. I think that's dope.
Thank you, man. Like, it's supposed to reflect life, you know what I mean? Or the other way around, however you look at it. That's what we want to do. We want to be like the dudes that we didn't have growing up, and actually lead people into a positive lane without it being corny. Like, that's the main thing. It's like, it's one thing to look at us and go, they on some positive shit, but we from the dirt. We're only looking at it positively because we don't want to stay in the dirt. It's not that we moved to the Hollywood Hills or anything. Like, nah, we in the jungle for real still every day. Yeah. But we gonna go left or go right. And we just, all right, we've been through that road. Let's do this. Let's do something else. Let's try something else. Let's not kill each other. Yeah, like, let's not, we off that right now. We got kids and shit. We off that. So.
Right. Grown man style and woman style.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, I've been playing, you shot me the Wrong Idea joint, bro. I've been playing that one. It's the first joint off the Yo, it's the first joint off the upcoming album, Nothing Lasts Forever. You had a listening session a while ago for Nothing Lasts Forever. You know, it was an invitation situation. This new album is it seems like it's gonna be something special. B, talk to me about the album.
Nothing Lasts Forever. Yeah, nothing lasts forever. Like, you gotta be in the moment. You have to be in the moment, and everything that you learn is for application purposes, real time. So it sounds good to post a meme. Feels good. You get that little bit of dopamine or whatever to be like, oh yeah, I protested on Twitter. That don't last. Like, you gotta stick to it. Plus, smell the roses. You know what I mean? Nothing, like, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So with that said, it's like a compilation of just my thoughts in that mindset of like a note to self without the preaching behind it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the thought process behind it. Just living in the moment, man.
Yeah. That's powerful, B. One of my favorite lines from it's really the hook from one of Outkast's joints, so Criminal, and they make that statement, nothing lasts forever. You know what I mean? And it's so powerful.
You got it. That's what it's rooted from. So heroes eventually die, horoscopes off the line, blah blah blah, nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
So it's like a sequel without it being a sequel.
Yeah.
You know, man.
That's what's up.
The hip hop niggas know. They know what's up.
I love it, bro. I love it. So you hit us with Wrong Idea. You hit me with Wrong Idea, B. Kicking things off with that joint. Is that why pick that as the first one?
Irk the Jerk was on it, and I just wanted him to get one last song off before we fully transition into this Kevin Allen situation. He's like the Humpty Hump to this, you know.
Yes.
So he wanted to, get one off, but just really just to bridge the gap so people can understand, who I am and what I'm transitioning to. Mm-hmm. So that may or may not even be on the album, but it's definitely like we want people to still have a good time. Yeah. Kevin Allen's a little bit more serious. Mm-hmm. And, we're just trying trying to bridge the gap.
Got you. So look, bro, full disclosure, man, like I really got into your music through Grand Nationxl. Like I really got into to your style through Grand Nationxl. I really wasn't familiar with Irk the Jerk. So I had to go back and like do my research, and I was like, yo, that's a transition for real, B. For real, yo.
Nah, it really is. It really is. So it's embarrassing sometimes, but in a way to say, like Irk was doing that music that I was putting out during that time was still me. It just wasn't fully, you know. So just trying to find how to bridge the gap between the stigma that my name could even have if you don't know my music. And then almost fulfilling that prophecy without intent. And now as this chapter of my life, really having the intent to say, this is the art that I want to make.
Yeah.
Regardless of who likes it or doesn't like it, like this is the art that I want to make. I hope people like it because it's for fans, it's for music lovers, and you know what I mean? I'm making it for someone, but Irk is just making shit. Yeah. In a different way. So the transition is, you know, maybe 5 or 6 years in, but now we're fully here, embracing it. Yeah. And
that's what's up. So when you have a plan for a release date for the album Nothing Lasts Forever?
September-ish. Yeah. We got September. It's coming fast. We're out middle of July happened real quick. So
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to push for September.
Okay.
If this comes out tomorrow, don't quote me on this, but
no doubt.
September is what it's looking like, man.
Okay.
You ready for this fall?
Something else I gotta hit you with, B. I've been saying this a lot recently. So obviously I follow you on social media, and you posted this thing that I've been saying a lot. I gotta find it. You posted it on Twitter. There's a question. What is a gatekeeper, and what's inside the gate? Bruh, I was like, that is so, because I've been called that, you know what I'm saying? I've been called a gatekeeper and have had to deal with that, you know, in a certain kind of way. And that really, really resonated with, like, called a gatekeeper and, you know, with a negative context to it. But when you posted that, you know what I'm saying? What is that? Like, what was your thought? Like, why'd you post that?
In the Bay Area, we also have people that are considered gatekeepers, and sometimes in the negative context, but I also look at people in my crew as gatekeepers, and I'm biased, but I believe it has a positive context. So then it made me ask the question, like, okay, well, where did this even come from? Yeah. Who is who, and why is it that way? And then also, what are you the keeper of? What is being kept behind this gate? Because people do look at it negatively. Maybe it's not a negative thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a positive thing. Maybe it doesn't exist at all, and it's just a weird ass title that someone made up because they can't get inside such and such radio station or such and such building.
Right.
So it was kind of sarcasm, but I did want to know, and I didn't really get no answers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really didn't get a bunch of real answers to what a gatekeeper was. So
right.
I don't know. I still don't know. You got to figure this out together.
Word up, B. Because I mean, I always looked at it as I strive to take care of this art form that I love in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And so I may get behind people who are making art like Grand Nationxl that I believe really elevates and really holds true to this art form, while there's others that, you know, I may not necessarily book a certain act. And it's no love. I mean, it's no hate. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to do you, but it's because I really care about this art form. You know what I mean? So I guess if that makes me a gatekeeper,
yeah,
I'll own that. I'll own that for sure. Chopping up with the homie Kevin Allen. So like I said, B, I just really wanted to make sure that people took advantage of an opportunity to see you, an opportunity to see the crew live on stage. It's going down August the 6th at the New Parish. I would do the typical interview thing and see if I could get you to name drop one of the special guests, but we should probably just keep it let's just keep it special.
Yeah, we gotta keep it special, man. We gotta keep it special, man. We're waiting on some confirmations. We're waiting for some are solidified.
Yeah.
I don't know how many we want. It started off with just a couple. It might be 5. We might really make it a party in there. So we just want to, before we start firing off names, we want to make sure that the ink is dry.
Word up. I understand that. I understand that for real. Well, once again, bro, I hope people recognize that to have an opportunity to see Grand Nationxl, the crew, live on stage, that in and of itself is something that's really special, and I want people to take advantage of it. So you said they still got some tickets available. People trying to get tickets, how they do that?
Newparish.com, I believe. The newparish.com, I believe.
Okay.
If you go to my Instagram, KVNALLN, or Grand Nationxl Instagram, the link is in the bio. Twitter, Kevin Allen Music, Grand Nationxl, Twitter. Yeah, just all of that is there.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, B. Well, listen, man. I just so appreciate you taking a quick minute. I wanted to get this bonus episode out. We're gonna have to sit and do a longer interview at some point in the future, man. And just chop it up. And again, every time I get an opportunity, I also have to say I'm so grateful to have Grand Nationxl as a part of Saturday Night Live with X-Ray FM, between you and Brookfield Deuce, Monty Draper. You know what I'm saying? Slowpoke.
Man,
appreciate y'all, bro.
Man, thank you for having us, man. Thank you for having us. We're just trying to, figure it out, walking the shoes of some greats. So we just trying to learn as we go, but you know what I mean? It's been a crazy experience. So
yeah.
It's just wild, man.
That's what's up. All right, Doc. Well, listen, man. August the 6th, New Parish, Grand Nationxl live on stage. Kevin Allen presents, homie. Oh, and then of course, like we said, man, Nothing Lasts Forever dropping in September, September-ish, September adjacent.
Yeah, man. September adjacent. Might be October, might be tomorrow. We don't know. But we're going to figure it out.
Word up. Kevin Allen, my man, look, bro, I so appreciate you, man. And we'll continue to build, bro. We'll continue to build. You know what I'm saying? Wolves all day.
One time. Thank you.
All right, brother, man.
Straight up.
Peace. Kevin Allen, live on the Klyph Notes podcast, man. So tap in if you in the area, man. Like you said, get you some tickets right quick, and see the crew live on stage, and then be on the lookout for the album Nothing Lasts Forever, Kevin Allen. And then we're gonna continue to let you know what else is coming from the Grand Nationxl Crew. All right, y'all. Once again, remember you can tap into the Klyph Notes podcast everywhere that you listen to audio, anywhere that you listen to your podcast. We're literally everywhere, man. Audible, Pandora, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the whole 9. If you have questions or comments, you can hit us up at klyphnotes@gmail.com. You can also listen to the podcast at klyphnotes.com. You can hit me up on social media at DJ Klyph, at DJ KLYPH, to stay up on everything that's happening with DJ Klyph Productions, tapping into the Saturday Night Live joint, Welcome to the Neighborhood, every Saturday night on X-Ray FM. And then, August 20th through August the 26th, it's PDX Hip Hop Week. It's going down. There's all kinds of events that are going on throughout the entire week. If you go to pdxhiphopweek.com, you can get the rundown of all the events that are happening. We're kicking things off on August the 20th with Mic Check. So dope to be able to kick off Hip Hop Week with Mic Check, man. Really excited for that. It's the Portland album release event for Boom Bap Project, man. Legendary Hip Hop Crew, their latest release, Return Flight, their first project in 15 years, man. They gonna bless the stage. Portland album release event. On the stage, it's gonna be Boom Bap Project. Also on the bill, we got Cool Nuts. We got JB from Oklahoma. We got Hanif. We got Kunu live in the building. DJ OG1 is going to be in the building, and you got Klyph, of course, is going to be hosting. We also have an opportunity to recognize someone who's done some amazing things in the Portland area, and it's just a dope DJ Ambush. We're going to have a special recognition for him, and then a portion of proceeds from the night are going to go to support hip hop fighting cancer, which is really near and dear to a lot of our hearts, man. You know that we lost Star Child, who is the brainchild of Mic Check, to cancer. So, but it's going to be a party. It's going to be a concert. We're really looking forward to having everybody in the building. It's going down at the historic Crystal Ballroom, Lola's Room. Tickets are available right now. Pre-sale tickets. Man, I encourage you to get your pre-sale tickets now, man. That goes a long way in helping us just kind of get a sense of who's going to be in the building. Plus, you save a couple of dollars, you know what I mean? So if you go to miccheck.pdx.com or you can go to djklyph.com, copy you some ticks today. All right, y'all. Big ups to the homie Kevin Allen. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Klyph Notes podcast. Share it with your folk till we have an opportunity to do this again. Y'all be blessed. Peace.